Rich!
Volume, dude.
Richard.
You don't need volume, really.
My little,
You're gonna drown it out, eh?
my little Schwanzi.
Precious.
I called him my little Schwanzi.
Okay.
Hey, dude. Take off, eh? Get
Long
out.
time no talk to you.
Long time no. I'm precious. And we are coming to you live from Neu-Ulm, Germany.
We always say that. We gotta say something different.
Okay, we won't say that. You didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
I'm not
Scratch that
talking.
from the record.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking.
We're not talking.
I'm not talking. It's kind of
We are
hard when
not
you're
men,
talking
we are
like
Devo.
that. I'm not talking.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
we'll think of something to talk about. We always start out fucking stupid.
Yeah, because we do this.
You'll have this.
Yes, 'cause we will
We're
have
sitting here in Van's room,
this. I did.
jamming out with some pretenders, as you can hear in the background. And
You'll have this.
That's right.
it's Wednesday, the 10th of April, 1985. And we decided to send you a letter just to see what the hell's going on. Letter meaning a tape.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to figure out what's going on. Where the hell you been hiding at?
Yeah, where the hell you been hiding at?
What rock you been hiding under or something?
Shit.
Being such a single
Slut.
a slut, no, a single successful guy and all,
No.
you know, shit. How are the bugs coming?
The what?
What's up, bugs?
What do you call them?
Bugs.
Bucks.
Bugs.
Bugs.
Yeah, as in entomology.
Oh, bugs.
Or you could say bugs as in gynecology, but
Oh, the bugs in entomology.
they're bugs. Either way you think about it, it's bugs.
Well, there he is.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Brian?
Hail, Brian.
My new roommate, Brian.
Brian, King of the Jews.
Hail, Brian, King of the Jews. Brian Stella from
All I said was
Southern
Jehovah.
Chicago.
Jehovah.
They're doing it again, dude.
We're
They're
taping.
doing it again.
We are making a tape to Richard, and if you want to say
Some
hi,
words of wisdom.
speak now or forever
Rich,
hold your
how the
dick.
hell are you, buddy? Is this Rich who? Who is this, Van?
Rich, a friend from back home. You guys are.
Rich, a friend back home, buddy. Hey! What's up? Is this thing really on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at your water meter, dude.
Hello?
He can't talk to you.
Is there
He's
anybody
left for
out
about
there
2 weeks.
in the real world? Outside of this fucking little hole in the wall here we call Neu-Ulm?
But there ain't no more. We fixed the hole.
Oh, I forgot we fixed the hole in the wall. I fixed the hole. I fixed the hole. I mixed the plaster. Van got the plaster, but I mixed it and I fixed the hole. Wait a minute. Who's that coming right now? Oh, hold on. Here comes Ronnie. Yeah. Hello. What's his name?
Rich.
Hello, Rich. This is the president speaking. I just want to say hello on behalf of our armed forces over here in Europe. Get away from me, Nance. God damn it. I mean, oh, did anybody hear that? Cut the tape off.
What a fucking comedian.
Alright!
But his
They
best
don't
one.
use the joke's on him.
His best one is Howard Cosell.
Howard Cosell. Here, give him
His
Howard
best one is
Cosell.
Howard Cosell.
Hello again, everyone. We're reporting here from Neu-Ulm. Stop fucking with me, Van. We just got the sports news in. This out of AP News. The Russians 2, United States 1. Oh, well, we lost that one. Maybe we'll get them next time. This is Howard Cosell on behalf of Armed Forces Radio Network saying, so long, Rich.
Yes.
Yes, like, there are a few crazy ones around here
Yes.
too, eh?
I
Hey,
find
where's Little Pudding?
I don't know. She's wandering around somewhere here. She's just left, you know.
Why don't you explain your little pudding?
What?
Gary! 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 Explain, Little Pudding.
You gotta explain to
Little
Rich
pudding
who
is
little pudding is. I give it to
Girl
you.
I met last summer in
Take
July,
it away, Brent.
and we went going along and on. And
In case you were wondering, Rich, the last guy that was trying to imitate Reagan, that's Van's demented roommate.
yes, that's him. Brian. Hail Brian, King of the Jews. Ah. Yeah.
Trash can.
Okay, so I met her 9 months ago, and she couldn't speak a lick of fucking. What are you doing? She couldn't speak a lick of English really, except hi, what's your name, who are you, and all whatever.
Where is the poop house?
Yes, where's the poop house? No, anyway, so we had to speak German all the time. After about a month, she said, "Fuck it, I don't want to speak English. We're not gonna speak German anymore." So after 9 months, she speaks really good English because I taught her.
Pretty damn well, eh?
Very good. After we got a little serious, I told her, well, hey, we're getting a little serious here. I'll tell you something about marriage. I can't get married to a German girl, so I can't get married to you because of different things like Germans and Americans are too different. And so we're just going to have to scratch that idea. And she said, I don't care. As long as you're here, I still want to be with you. So we're still together now, and sometimes she just why I don't think that Americans and Germans can get married. Well, I said they probably can, but I can't get married to a German girl. So now here comes January or whatever, and she gets pregnant from me. I'm no longer a virgin, and I proved myself a man.
He took the big plunge.
Using the rhythm method, I found out that girls' bodies do not follow mathematics. It don't work. Periods are not always on the same day. And now, she has one in the oven. So now here I sit, she's about 4 months along, maybe, about 4. And
It'll probably turn out to be triplets or something. Maybe.
Now you give away one.
so we're just
Only
gonna
give
go
away
along
one, you gotta
and,
keep the other two.
her mom and dad were gonna make her go to Munich or whatever, and she no way could she do that, go live in Munich, because she doesn't know anybody there, and she didn't want to make any friends either, the little turd. So I said she could live with me and Rod when we get our apartment in town here. She went out to walk around her hometown, all big bellied, and people would talk about her. So that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, that's the story of Little Puddin'. I'll try to get a picture of her sometime and send it to you.
That was pretty good, man. I didn't think you could do it in one breath. And we need to talk about lots of stuff. So we sent this tape to your home in Sauk Centre because we really don't know what your address anywhere else is.
We didn't send it yet, but
Well, if he got it, if he's listening to it, obviously he got it at his home because that's where we sent it.
then we sent it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Which we haven't done, but we're going to.
Yes.
So there. And we need to know what the hell's going on with you, man, for the future.
Yeah.
Since you now graduated from college with your bug degree. And what's the status, man? You gotta come over to Germany, man. We're gonna party down and go to all kinds of beer fests and the Oktoberfest.
That's right.
Party.
And party and party and party. The Germans know how to party.
Party.
Right. Party till you puke. Just don't eat macaroni and cheese before you do it.
You'll leave
Okay.
noodle puddles around
around the house.
like he
We
did.
must talk about the muffler.
The Muffmobile. My car, I got a BMW, which you know. We call it the Muff
1978.
Wagon. And when I went home on leave in January to Texas, Van used my car one day and he kind of nuked it. This guardrail jumped out in front of him. And so I've been working on it. We finally got it all fixed up. Just needs a little paint now and got some new fancy flares and spoilers on it. And it looks pretty slick, man.
And it runs good, eh?
And it runs like a top. So there. Van's got an Audi 100.
Audi 100L. You don't know this, Rich, but now is a day later.
And a dollar shorter.
shorter.
That's right.
And a 1 day shorter, too.
And a lot of people shorter.
Yes, my car is getting nuked from cancer right now. And what I'll probably do is just fix it up enough to pass inspection, and enough so I can sell it, and then later on this summer, get toward the fall, I'll sell it, and then go to the bank and get me some money and buy me a Suzuki Jeep. Why a Suzuki Jeep, you say? Because
Why Suzuki Jeep?
Because they're a pretty nice little Jeep. They're smaller than regular Jeep, and they're like good economy, I would think, as far as gas. You can remove the top or put a hard top on them. They have a soft top too. So I don't know, just a fun little vehicle, and I need four-wheel drive in the winter and a topless car in the summer, so I think that'd be nice for me. That's why. So that's my plans for the near future. My money is fucking nuked this month. My money, my page, okay, now is the 10th, or is it the 11th? Today is the 11th of April. Yesterday was the 10th.
The day before that was the night.
Yeah. And we got paid on the end of the month, whatever.
31st.
Yeah. My money was gone about 5 days after that because I nuked Rod's car and had to pay out of my ass for it. I even sold an equalizer I had, and still that got nuked too. That was $150. So I was just hurting. Anyway, so now I owe, in that mid-month, some people get paid, I don't. I want to borrow $35 from 3 guys so I can put new tires on my car because the ones I have on there now are dangerous. They're gonna...
Dangerous? How dangerous are they?
They're so dangerous that the steel belts are showing on some of them.
Is that right?
Yes, like a wire brush. I know you're laughing right now.
Yeah, he's just rolling in hysterics.
So, once I borrow that money, at the end of the month, I will owe my entire paycheck to people. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't know what I'm going to do. I won't have any money to have any fun on. Yes, I will, because a dude that bought my receiver here, he's going to pay me at mid-month. I don't know how much he's going to pay me, but he's going to pay me enough so I can have some fun on. Because I got to do something to keep myself sane. Like put gas in my car and drive around and do something.
Hey man, that's a chopper coming.
You do what?
Chopper.
I hear that chopper. Rich, you hear this chopper? It's a chopper.
The Russians.
Hey, how does it sound? Echo.
You can't hear the echo.
Echo. You can't?
Not very much.
Never know. You might be able to if we turned it up a little bit.
Like that?
And it start feeding back. Feeds back. Play with the mic. Okay, the chopper's gone. We'll bring you back to CD.
Okay.
That's the end of the song.
Just turn the volume up a little bit.
I did. That's the end of the song.
Maybe it's the end of the song.
I think it is. See, it's loud now.
I think it was, yeah.
What's the next topic? Our topic today is beer.
Beer, yeah.
Rod has now controlled his drinking habits.
Yeah, I'm no longer a drunk.
Rod's no longer a drunk.
That's right. I am
A reformed...
in training. Beach training. I'm training to learn how to lay on the beaches again because it's that time of the year.
And he's going to get ready in a week and a half.
Yep, I can do it. We have the technology.
He has the technology.
Don't even need a reason, but I got
See,
one.
now if I was to do it in a week and a half, there's no way. It'd be no hope. There's no miracle cure for this shit. Because I have a bit of a belly. Oh, la 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 la. So, tell us your plans about your future.
My plans?
Rod wants to be on Paper Chase
Yeah.
when he gets out of
My
the army.
plans are in a week and a half I'll be in Florida for 2 weeks. Then I come back and sit around here for a while. And in July, around the 18th, I'm going to be in Minnesota for a month until like 18 August. Then I come back to Europe and I bum around for a while. I might go somewhere during Christmas time on leave, just a short little run somewhere maybe. I don't know, somebody said London was pretty in the wintertime. Might run over to London, jam with the Stones. And that summer of '86, my folks are gonna try and come over, and me and them and Van, we're gonna rent a camper and travel the entire continent here and see all the sites: Italy, Greece, France, Spain, Portugal. Jump over to Africa, visit Morocco. But I'd like to do, if I had lots of money, which I won't have, I would like to go to Egypt and see the Sphinx and all the pyramids and shit.
Sphinxies.
Yeah, but we can't go see the Sphinx because that costs too much. Then we're gonna come up and head on over to England, Ireland, Scotland maybe. Come down into Luxembourg, Brussels, maybe Denmark and Norway.
We'll hit them all.
And then come back down into Germany. And that's the summer of '86. We get out of the army in 1 December '86. And next year, early '87, I'm gonna head on over to set up residency in California, live down there until the fall quarter. And I'm going to enroll full-time at University of California, Santa Barbara, and a business management degree. And give them 3 years there, get my degree. I may have to work 1 or 2 summers. Go to school 1 or 2 summers, maybe, depends. And anywhere 3 years later, then I'm going to give them 2 years of law school. I don't know where yet. And then get out and go to work. And once I get set up my practice somewhere and get settled down and start to set some roots out,
Then
get married
Rich,
and
me and Rich are gonna have a free lawyer service there.
oh yeah, I only charge you $40 an hour instead of $80.
Okay, you can come to my gym for only $1 an hour.
And get married and have 2 or 3 kids, and then
If
retire,
anybody can live with you.
and then die. That's all I'm gonna do for the rest of my life.
What are you gonna retire for? I mean, do what after you retire?
I'm gonna work for about 15 years, and I'm gonna retire. I'll retire at 45. Because I'll be starting to work when I'm 30. 29, really. No, 30. 29, I'll start working.
30.
Work for 15 years, and I'm gonna retire at 45. And just relax, wherever the hell I'm at. Those are my plans. So what are your plans for the future?
Tomorrow, I'm gonna get up, go to breakfast. No, I probably won't be taking any leave until next summer when Rod goes with his parents, so I'll probably go with them then and see Europe. But before then, I'll be taking these little, maybe a tour here or there. Probably not, because we'll be going all over anyway. But what I want to do for sure is June 2nd, which is on a Sunday, there is a open-air concert in Munich, which isn't very far from here. It has all the great names of pop rock music. Like, I will name them to you right here in 1 second. That was 1, too late. 1 minute. Glued it to my notebook. It's glued to my notebook. It says Rock in Munich with Foreigner, Huey Lewis and the News. That's one group. Rick Springfield, Saga. I don't know who Saga is. I heard of them, but I don't know who they are. Loverboy, Night Ranger, and Joe Cocker. I don't know who he is either. I heard of him.
You know him. He's the spaz, man.
What does he sing?
Joe Cocker sings.
He's a black, right?
No, he's a white guy with a beard, man. Looks like grizzly eyes. When he sings, he's like spazzes out. He's a good singer. He got some good hits.
Okay, so those are the guys. Foreigner, Huey Lewis, Rick Springfield, Loverboy, Night Ranger, Joe Cocker, and Saga. So doesn't that sound like a wing dinger of a concert? It's going to be on Sunday. So, and another thing, we've been having these days off. Like last week we had Monday off. And this week we have Thursday and Friday off. And I've been going to a class, typing class, mind you, from 1 o'clock till 5. So my platoon sergeant said, since you missed all our days off like that, I'll give you 2.5 days off sometime whenever you want them if there's nothing going on. So what I want to do is hope there's nothing going on the Monday after that concert and take that day off so I don't have to come back, go to work that next day, and sleep in. And what I was planning on doing is going to London this summer for a little tour, get away for a while, you know, take some leave time, whatever. But since we're doing it next year, I'm just going to blow that off. As far as taking leave this summer, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't need to. We get enough days off. We get weekends off. Fuck everything. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. I don't get too tensed up about things. But I can't judge that right now. I'll wait. And then after I get out of the Army, see my ETS date, end of time of service, is 1 December 86, which means I would leave Germany 2 days before that, being the 29th of November. But that's right after Thanksgiving, and I want to have Thanksgiving at home that year, because that's only 5 days before that. So what I'm going to do is take about 10 days terminal leave so I can get out of here on about 18th, and then get all cleared out of the Army and be home probably around the 21st, 22nd, and then I can spend Thanksgiving at home with the family. That would be really nice. And then a little while later I'll be there for Christmas too. And then after that I'll probably start looking for a job already when I get home. I might work at craft just for a summer or something like that. Just something where to make some bucks while I'm just to recover from the Army, because it's a big shock coming from Army to civilian. Either that or I'll check with a buddy of ours, Ed Carter from Arizona, and see if I can get a job down there and work in Arizona for a while, for at least a year, so I can establish residency, because that's where I want to go to school at, go to college in Arizona. Either at University of Arizona or Arizona State. I'll check them both out, see how I like either one. And then I'll go to school there for business and probably a computer minor, so I can run my business with a computer. And then someday own a little shop of my own, maybe a fitness gym or a nightclub or a bar or something. I want to own something myself so I can be my own boss and handle my own money and shit. And where was I? Okay, so I'm gonna, after I get out of college, I'll probably work under somebody, and what I want to eventually end up doing is living probably in halfway up the mountains in Arizona, so I got a little cooler climate where the temperature change isn't so harsh as Minnesota. I heard like in Flagstaff, we used to know about that. Your mom and dad probably told you about that. And in Flagstaff they got nice mild winters with snow. And come down from Flagstaff in the winter if you want to get warmed up. And in the summer it's about like Minnesota. It doesn't get really scorching hot like Tucson and Phoenix, but it gets warm, so that's what I want to do. And when I go home from here, I want to bring a Porsche home, probably 911 or something, if it's feasible. Yeah. And then sell it and buy a vet, because I want to be a vet owner. I want to own a vet.
Own a vet.
And then, but there's some stipulations, there's some things coming up about emission control and shit, where you got to get the standards changed before you can ship them back to the States, and that might cost too many bucks, and that you can't make a profit when you sell it. But Rod wants to do the same thing, but he doesn't want to sell it, so it doesn't matter to him. But to me it does, because I don't want to keep it. I want a vet.
Oh man, I went to the Porsche place today.
Yes.
They had a brand new 911 SC Carrera sitting in there, navy blue, like we color like this sweatsuit here. It was only 75,000 marks. That's only about 25 grand. Same car in the States costs you about 35 to 40 grand. You can save about $15,000 just over here.
Yeah.
So you want to loan me
So if you can,
Gary?
shit, you're talking to the wrong man. We're talking to the right man through this tape deck. Nah, we can't expect you to do that, Rich.
Nah, I'm buying mine. It's only gonna cost me $13,000. It's an 81.
I'm gonna get about a $6,000 one. Cause it's gonna cost another $2,000 or $3,000 to, probably $3,000 to get it changed over to U.S. specs and to ship it all together. About $3,000, I bet.
$2,500.
Everything total.
Ship it? Yeah, well, it
And to
depends on
ship
who you
it.
do it to.
What do you mean? Who?
Some companies are cheaper than others.
Oh yeah. And what's the average cost for shipping?
$800.
8. So you're talking 3,000.
Or free.
How?
Ship it over on the Queen Mary too.
That's $400 we figured, right?
Yeah.
So that's cheaper. You'd have to look into that real early though.
That's $400 more than $800. $1,200. You have to pay for your trip over there. It costs like $1,800 to ride it.
Oh, we figured it out. We figured $800 for shipping a car, and then for taking a trip on the Queen Mary, it'd be $400 more.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I had to scratch my hand there with the mic. You didn't see that, did you?
No.
If you're listening to the tape, you'd hear that.
I'm hungry.
So, you're in training.
You know, well, that doesn't mean you can't eat.
Yeah, it does.
Last thing I ate today was, I ate at the mess hall. That was at noon.
Yeah?
I haven't eaten since then.
So what are you going to eat?
When I go home.
Huh?
When I go home.
What are you going to eat?
What? Probably a tuna salad sandwich, a couple of them. Bowl of chicken noodle soup. Couple glasses of milk. That's usually what I eat. Or something thereabouts.
I had my supper ready tonight. Some lasagna.
I'm really tired. I'm having a hard time holding this mic up. It's getting heavy. I mean, my mom, I can't steal my car hardly. Because it's just, I did my tits today.
You did your tits.
To my chest and my biceps.
So tell Rich about the new apartment that you found.
Yeah, see, my apartment I got now is way out in the boonies. It's about 12 miles from work. And it gets a pain in the ass driving back and forth, so I found a new apartment. It's right downtown here, and it's on the 5th floor of a proof house. Now, if a proof house is like a whorehouse, this is a whorehouse that used to be used years ago, but they totally how do you call that? Revamped the whole building. It's all brand new. Remodeled. Ain't that much. I know I'd like it.
Revamped.
And I'm on the 5th floor, or I'm gonna be on the 5th floor. Lots of stairs, but it's got underground parking and got my own washer and dryer and a storage space. And it's been nice. It's like a studio apartment. It's upstairs. There's in the attic, kind of like it's like a big like a bachelor's pad where they got the beams in the ceiling, you know, or in your ceiling and everything. It's all nice. And it's pretty big. It's gorgeous. But you'll see that when you come over here, right, Rich? Because you're coming over here. If you didn't know it before, you know it now. Summer of '86, you're coming over here. Okay? It won't cost you very much. You can afford it. Write it off on your taxes. Consider it business expenses or something. Time you're gonna come over here to get some European bugs. I had to look over at the camera because Benny was waiting for me to look at it. So he took my picture. Half asleep and half bug-eyed and everything. And, take it away, Breen.
Okay. Yeah, I already told you about the camera. So yeah, and in July when we move into that apartment, I'm moving in with him, and we're trying to get a hideaway bed because right now there's only one bed in there. What's the problem? What's that? Hideaways? Yeah. So we're gonna check on a hideaway couch, Davenport, sofa, bed, so we don't have to find another place for a bed in there. There's no room, I guess.
Not really. It's got all the furniture takes up all of it.
But as far as rested house, there's room for 2 people in there.
Oh yeah.
And
It's got 2 wall lockers.
so when that comes around, we'll have a new battery commander by then, and I'm gonna be on his ass, getting separate. I want to get separate rats and approval to move off post and all that shit, so then I can start living all right instead of here in the barracks. And
Why don't you get it from George?
George don't like me for some reason.
Does he?
Not that he doesn't like me, but it's just that,
He likes me and we get along good.
yeah.
Maybe if I talk with him, said, hey, this is my homeboy, and we want to move in together, and I want him to move in with me, he'd probably say okay. Because he likes me.
I could start moving out with you, really. Living out there, sleeping on the floor. Get a foam pad or something, maybe. Something. Yeah, so in Petra, I told you she was heavyweight child. She'll be, what? Yeah, I did. That was before this. I think I did.
I don't know, did you?
He'll find out. If he'll say, he'll ask more details about it if he didn't. Anyway, so she's got about 5 weeks or so before she has to, she'll be finished with school. She's on Easter break right now, but then 5 weeks from now she'll take a test and be done with school, and then she's gonna move out with us. She'll do the house cleaning and cooking, part of it anyway. And yeah, I should try to do that. Get permission to move off post, get some separate rats. That's extra money to buy food with when you take your meal card away. See, Rotten doesn't have a meal card, and if he spends all his money, he's hurting. He can't eat. Not really, because he's just got all kinds of food at home already stacked up.
I'm supplied for the winter already. For the next 3 winters, I got enough food.
And food, really, you can't really eat everything that they give you money for, unless you really picked out.
That depends on what you buy. You buy pizzas all the time.
Yeah. But if you
buy cases of vegetables and soup and stuff
cans
like that,
of stuff, yeah,
lasts a long time.
frozen meats and stuff. We've got some pretty interesting meals out there.
Oh yes.
Caracas tacos.
Tacos.
We grated up a bunch of the mixins like onions and stuff, and then Rod baked the taco shells. We were watching them through the oven window, and nothing was happening. We opened the door, and smoke rolled out. They were half burnt. Some of them were half burnt. Some were okay.
We have to have lasagna this weekend.
Yeah. So we planned lasagna a while back, but we never did have it. So now, anyway, we had those tacos and we smashed them against each other's head after we had a few and had a good old time throwing cheese around.
That was fun.
And last weekend, it was last weekend, right? Not just the past one, but the last weekend before. We had a barbecue. That was a pretty good time. How much? $150. I don't know.
$35.
Is that all?
Is that all?
That's all. Now, if we could just split that up between some people, it'd be all right. So, hey, give me $7 to get it from 5 people.
That's right.
And if you ever want any extra beer, just bring your own beer. But the 35 will get you the initial hamburgers, buns, beans, potato salad. We had, for that cookout, we had Rod's landlord's wife make some potato salad. Actually, Petra was going to make it, and she asked for some help from the lady. And she said, oh, yeah, I'll help you here. And then she just took over and just made her own. And it was really good. German-style potato salad. I don't know if you've ever had it. Probably.
It's real good.
And it's very good. I think I like the home style better, but it's all right. It's just a
You ain't
different
had
style.
my potato salad yet.
No, I haven't had your potato salad yet. You made it? You made some lately?
No, but I can make it.
Yeah.
I can make anything.
It's really not too hard. Just fucking mayonnaise and a little mustard and eggs and potatoes. And pepper and salt and
Right.
just mix it up.
Just mix up like that. Certain ingredients gotta add together, otherwise you ruin them.
Like the mayonnaise and the mustard and the salt and the pepper. Mix all that up. And then cut the eggs and the potatoes up. And then mix that in with your little sauce mixture of mayonnaise and mustard. And vinegar.
Boy,
So simple.
I am totally nuked, man. This mic is getting really heavy. I'm switching it back and forth. Bottom.
Yeah, this sucks. 4-day weekend and I'm broke. I won't have any money till Monday because that's payday. And
I got my state taxes back today. A whole
yeah, I may get some taxes
a
back
whole
tomorrow.
$20. I got $305 back from the federal government.
I didn't get mine back yet. Mine should be coming any day though. Cause I sent it off as soon as I got my W-2. That'll be $300. $298 actually. How much do you get?
$305.
Yeah. Mine'll be $298. I think that's good enough. And that $298 I gotta use to pay this guy back that I bought my car from, plus $100 from one of my paychecks. Probably May. Yeah, it'd have to be May. If my paycheck doesn't come, yes.
She asked me to go to bed with her today.
What?
She asked me to go to bed with her.
For real?
For
Or
real.
How's this? Tell me about it.
She just asked
Does
me.
Rich know who Cheryl is?
Nah, she's this married woman. And she wants me to fuck her brains out.
Well, tell him the rest of the story about her. Her and her wife are having trouble. Her and her husband.
Not anymore.
What, are they doing good again? Or
I
what?
guess so. He's getting shafted out of the army for drugs. No court-martialed. And
And what's she gonna do?
she's a nympho or something. I guess. I don't know. Probably got herpes or something. I don't know.
Well, how exactly did she fucking go about asking you this?
She just asked me straight up.
What were her exact words?
Would you go to bed with me? That's her
You're
exact.
just in alone on the office alone.
Yeah, I was down in
She
her
nudged
office.
up
and-
to you and
No, we was talking back and forth. And
was it
I had,
like?
there was her typewriter was there, and I had a typewriter. I put a piece of type paper and I wrote on across the top, "Never mess around with a married woman." And then we started talking back and forth, you know, and she, and I was just kind of playing with her. Because I know what she was gonna ask, and I just kept playing, acting stupid and acting dumb and making stupid comments and shit. Finally, I got her pissed off. She just came around and says, "Well, God damn it, would you go to bed with me?" I says, "Well, there's a distinct possibility that they could be arranged." She says, "Okay, you don't say nothing, I won't say anything." I said, "It's got to be like that." So I made tap that pussy.
Probably
Down
tie
the
you up,
VAC,
chain you up.
Beverly.
What?
I went on the VOC. She wants it too.
No, fat ass?
Remember Flores? She's a little Hispanic type girl.
Yeah.
Nice ass. She wants it too. Jackson told me today that she told him that she's after my body or something.
They're all hog wild for Rod.
So I'd have to stop lifting weights because if I tried to fuck now, there's no way hell I could do it. Unless she got on top, which is fun.
It's nice.
I could use some good drugs right now.
Really?
I could use a Mountain Dew. No, I don't want a Mountain Dew. There's too many calories.
Yeah, it is.
Empty calories. So Richard, what's your situation looks like? He's probably married by now. I mean, written to us for a year almost.
Yeah, his pussy's been keeping him busy.
Craig Barrier's got himself a wench up in Heilbronn. He's getting married to her this fall.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit. When are we going up there, Rod? Good question, huh? When are you coming back from Florida?
We could go tomorrow.
Tomorrow? That's a possibility, you know that?
I got $20 from the state taxes. That'll pay for the gas.
Yeah?
We could do it. We just give him a call and see if he's busy.
Yeah, we could do that. We'd have to call him tonight, probably.
His phone number's at home, though.
Well, you can call him from home tonight.
My phone don't work at home.
That's fucked up.
I forgot to ask those guys.
You could cruise down to the... No, you couldn't. Yeah, you could cruise down to the payphone booth.
I can call him tomorrow morning, too.
That's true, you gotta work. No, you don't work tomorrow.
We just go down there for a day. We wouldn't stay over or anything
No.
because he's living with his girlfriend.
Yeah,
We could go Saturday or even go Sunday, you know?
yeah. I say
Because
we go...
more like he doesn't have guard anymore. He's post CQ, though.
Yeah.
No, he's exempt from duties. That's what he is.
How's he
good-
exempt?
He's got a good job
How's he exempt?
because his major likes him.
Well, I mean, he has to have a job or something.
Yeah, he's got a PRP and shit. All kinds of
Oh,
fucked up
okay.
jobs. He just does a lot of jobs. That's why he's so busy all the time.
Okay. He's a spec for?
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm gonna get promoted this month.
Sergeant Hakel.
Yeah.
I won't get promoted for a while. Was it? So it's April now.
You gotta go get it, man. You can't really expect for it to come to you because it'll never come. Don't be fucking modest and shit and say, well, I get it when I deserve it or when somebody thinks I deserve it. Bullshit. It don't work like that.
I don't think I deserve it in my job. In your job, I probably could, but in my job, I'm not knowledgeable enough to be a fucking E5 yet.
You need to be knowledgeable.
EMOS and operations shit is totally different. You gotta be fucking up there.
Man, $120 a month raise.
I mean, you know, like, yeah, I could do it, but I mean, just asking about it, asking old Gates about it, he'd probably think I was crazy or something to ask for it. I don't know, I could mention it.
Move out of operations.
I ain't gonna go to a fire platoon. Screw that shit. I'd be lost, man. I've never been in a fire platoon. I've been here 2 years and never been in a fire platoon.
When we go to P2, don't matter what the hell you did before, you gotta get retrained. What are we talking about this for? We're talking to Richard here. Hi, Rich.
Yeah,
How
Rich
you
likes to
doing?
know what's going on here.
Yeah, we're freaking out here. Weather's getting pretty good. It was been raining for the last few days.
Yeah,
It sprinkled on
it was
us
nice
one day,
last
but it was-
weekend. It was real nice and sunny and warm. And then all of a sudden Monday, boom, started raining. It rained for 3 days.
Yeah.
And now today it's kind of rained on and off, rained a little bit.
Yeah.
It's sunny and windy. A little cool, but not too bad. Tomorrow hopefully it'll be really nice and all weekend. But I knew it was going to be like that. I figured it'd rain for about a week because usually this time of the year, if it starts raining, it rains for a while.
Yeah.
But I think it's coming. I think it's coming. It'll rain for another week. Yeah, so in my typing class, which I've been taking for 4 hours a day from 1 o'clock to 5, Monday through Friday ever since last week Monday.
Stereo. I gotta go get a drink of water.
Okay. Anyway. What was I talking about? Okay, I remember. No, I don't. Typing class. Go from 1 o'clock to 5, Monday through Friday for 2 weeks. Got 1 day left tomorrow. I started out at about 28 words a minute or some shit like that. 27 the first time test I took. And I worked real quick up to about 35, stayed there for a while, then I jumped up to 39, 40 every once in a while. And all this week I've been typing about mid-40s. I've been trying to get higher and higher, but man, it's tough. You know, you get to a certain point and it's hard to really improve. Did you do any typing for your college classes there, or what? I know that's one of the main reasons why I want to keep typing, so I can type my papers in college. Rod's back. Here's the mic.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
I just told him about my typing class. And tomorrow when they take the final time test, they make up type of certificate and say you type so many words a minute, and That'll be
Tomorrow your last day?
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
So I should get. I hopefully get about 45, 40, something about 45. No lower than 40. I'd be pissed. Something lower than 40.
I remember when I did that, when I had that speed reading class.
Did what?
I started out about 100 some words a minute, you know. And when I was with like about 70% comprehension, I still got the certificate when I finished. And when I did my final test, I had 500 words a minute at 85% comprehension. That was fun.
Yeah.
I forgot how to speed read though. I can speed skim pretty good.
Speed skim.
Yeah.
So speed reading really works, huh?
Sure. Music.
Music is over.
The music
We
is...
can't even flip it.
I'll talk in stereo here. Just surprise him. Don't even tell me what it is. Put something in good.
It's really good.
So, Richard, you need to, as soon as you get done listening to it, or somewhere in the near future after that, to record over it and send it back and let us know what the hell's going on. Or send us a letter or something. Holy shit, man. He's probably dead. You know that?
Probably not.
And when somebody's listening to this, like his sister or something, got it and is listening to it. But if this is his sister, turn it off because this isn't for you. So, Richard, you gotta like take off and because you're a hosehead and like send it back, okay? Let me know what you're doing this summer. Maybe we can get together when I come home or something. You ready, man?
I'm ready.
Okay, here's Mike. Oh, not Fleetwood Crack.
Yep. Yeah, see, I was planning on going home with Rod this summer too, but when it came down to short on money and short on leave time. See, I want to have at least 60 days leave time when I go home because then I can sell that, and that'll be $1,500 right there. Boom, that'll really help me out a lot. Like, give me car insurance and
You can
pay
draw
for
unemployment
gas.
for 13 weeks to get another $1,300.
Yep. And be in reserves for $100 a month. So we'll be doing all right when we get out. And when we go to college, you'll be getting $700 a month, or some 7 something. I'll be getting 5 something a month.
I'll be getting
But-
about 800 some.
How?
Reserves, yeah.
Well, see, I wasn't counting that. But yeah, government. I'll be getting close to $700 a month from the government, including reserve money. Be an active reserve. You ever thought about? Hey, Rod. You ever thought about like what MOS we're gonna be in reserves? We're gonna be 11 Bravos or what?
You keep the same MOS.
There's no 15 active reserve, is there?
Yeah, there is.
How?
There is. Take my word for it.
Yeah, but then we'd have to be in a certain unit, right?
No. No, you keep the MOS of 15 Echo. It just depends on where you're at, what area you're in. Depends on what you do.
Oh, I see.
You probably get a new MOS.
Yeah. In our area, like in Arizona, or California, we would probably get a new MOS.
Yep.
I would like to. 11 Bravo. Some kind of combo maybe. I don't really care. I'll look into it.
Yeah.
I'll take anything to do. Administration.
71 Lima.
Yep. Best way to go.
Typist.
You stay out of the jungles.
71 Delta. Legal. That's what I'll do. 71 Delta.
Yep.
Anyhow. Let's see, what are we talking about?
Yeah, second.
You were talking about stereo equipment.
No, we didn't.
What's your plans on stereo equipment?
My plans on stereo equipment is to sell this receiver I have right now. It is a Pioneer. It is a SX V90. 125 watts per channel at 0.005% distortion, total harmonic wise. And it's really nice receiver. It's not an amp, power amp, whatever. I'm gonna sell it because it's not black and it's got push button volume control, you know what I mean, up and down type. I want a knob, and also I need a little money right now. And then when I finally do get enough money again, I'm gonna probably get this JVC receiver with a wireless remote controller. That's about 100 watts per channel at 008, so that's pretty good too. And then that's all I'm gonna get while I'm here. I already have the Bose 301 speakers, and once I get home, I'm gonna probably use my reserve check to build up some more stereo equipment, like maybe some 901 speakers, or I might stick with these, but these will wear out, so I'll probably get me some 901s, and then maybe a reel-to-reel to record all my albums on. That's if I don't replace them with discs. But probably one of the first things I want to get is a jukebox type disc player.
Oh
Technics
yeah.
already has one. You
Lots
can
of money.
load it with 55 discs, and you can play any selection from any disc in any order. I don't know how big the memory is, but you can do that. And there's an attachment you can buy for it, which expands it up to 250 discs.
So there.
That's really pretty nice.
You'll never have that many discs. It'll
Oh,
take
yeah?
you a long time to get that many.
Shit, by ETS date, I'm gonna have 75.
That's a long way from 250.
Not really. It's 3 years down the road if you keep buying 3 a month.
That's a lot of music.
It is. I don't think I'll ever have that much music. I might. Because you have all the old stuff, and then new groups keep coming out. It could build up.
By that time, you probably have expanded to 100 or 500 or 1,000. Yeah.
You get a big, humongous piece of stereo equipment that all your discs are loaded into.
Okay.
That thing with 200, that has to be big. 250. Big cabinet. Yes, the disc, nothing beats it. It's so excellent.
Richard probably still has his wimpy ass stereo.
We thought it was the greatest
35 watts a channel, wherever the fuck it was.
thing. When we saw that and listened to it, we thought it was the greatest thing since sliced cheese.
It ain't shit, Rich.
You know, once we got over here and can afford the big stuff because it's cheaper from the PX. I just bought me a Camry. I think I told you about that already. I use DPP on that. I don't need any money for that. But at the end of the month, I gotta pay for it. $100 a month about. It depends. The shorter you get, the more money it is. Shorter meaning, you got less time to go before you leave here. The more money you gotta pay per month. I've been paying around 80, 90.
You know what mine's down to now?
What? Per month or total?
Almost to $500.
I thought you said it was 300.
What? 500.
DPP. You said.
I thought I only had about 300 taken off of it.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be about 700, but it's down to 580 something.
Oh yeah. Mine's up there about 920. Because I just charged the camera again. I got about $85 left on it. So I'm about 915, 920.
You know when I took my loan out on my car at the credit union, they took $150 a month out of my paycheck, but they only took $138 to pay for the car.
Yeah.
That means the rest of the money went into my savings account. I asked her, I thought I had about $51 in my savings account.
Yeah.
I said, how much do I got in my savings account? Oh, she says, $200 and some dollars.
Ooh, wow.
So I'm not gonna touch that. I'm gonna leave that in there and let it draw interest. Dun dun dun.
So your allotment stops then, right?
What?
For your
Yeah, it's
car.
done.
See, my allotment's still going from last summer, that $1,000, and that'll be ended in May. May will be the last payment, so I got 2 payments left. January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, that's it. Well, I may have to pay in June. I don't know for sure yet. Yeah, maybe June's my last payment. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, June will be the last payment. $100 a month. So in probably July, August, sometime in there, September, that's probably when I'll get my Jeep. I'll just say screw improving this car. It'll just be wasted money. Because it might not be a sure bet as far as selling it. I may not get as much as I think out of it.
I tell you what, we take it over to the crash shop and strip it down and repaint it for like $100 or a couple $100,
Yeah.
$200 at the most, and that'll increase the value of it. You get those new tires on it, clean it up really sharp. It'll be better off than just selling it as is.
Yeah. That's what I was saying about, bringing it up to standards so I can sell it. But then remember that bumper, that plastic piece kind of got bent out? That's going to be pulled in somehow or pulled out somehow. I don't know how the fuck that works. We'll look at it. Who on down 2 times? Going back the other way already, aren't we?
Are we?
Yep. Where's this counter here? His counter's fucked up.
Yeah, it don't work like your old one did.
No, it doesn't have time remaining.
Okay, what else have we have to talk about?
We'll talk about cars, stereos.
Let's
Talk about your stereo system. You didn't say about yours.
Oh, I'm selling mine. I figure I'm gonna advertise it. Probably for about. I figured the value of it's probably worth. I could probably get out of it about $950. It cost me about $1,500 to buy it, but I took depreciation off it. It's all good quality. I haven't, my stuff's really taken care of good. I know that. It doesn't get cranked and beat on and have beers poured down it and shit like most people's stereos do. And I still got my Bose 601s. I'm gonna sell everything, totally everything. I'm gonna buy a Yamaha system. It's a real expensive system. Nice, 250 watts a channel at .002 distortion, and it buy that. Just the amp, preamp, and tuner for that costs $1,000. Then I'm gonna buy this compact disc player by Yamaha, which is about $450. And I'm gonna buy a pair of Bose 901s, which run about $840. So that's a lot of money.
How much is that all together?
My new system?
Yeah. Give me numbers,
I
please.
think it's $950 for the stereo and $450. It's $1,400 and $2,290, $2,300. And all I'll have is a compact disc player and a tuner. It's the only 2 forms of music I'll have. So that's all I'll need.
Yeah. Mine's gonna cost. Okay, the compact disc player is $460. Right? Yeah.
Something like that.
And that receiver by JVC is about $340 or $360. So that's about $800 right there. And these speakers I bought a long time ago for $235 a pair. So that's about $1,000 you got there. And then maybe later I'll get something else, but I'll go home with about $1,000 stereo system. It's getting painted anyway. Getting marks all over. Yeah, we're gonna paint this room because we're having this command inspection. Not next week Tuesday, but the week after. And it's Friday right now, or Thursday. So I got about a week and a half. I don't even know if I have enough paint for it all. I may paint 2 walls one color and the other 2 another color or something.
Okay.
That's what I say. Fuck it. I'll use this paint for this room. I'll get as much as I can. Leave the ceiling white. It doesn't need to be changed. It's good. Ain't no black marks on it.
Yeah. You can do that. You don't even need a reason.
Fill them holes in with our plaster.
Why don't you?
And a crack right there and a crack up there.
Yeah.
My other one's been fixed. I told Brian I'd I'd kind of prep it for tomorrow. So I moved everything to the middle.
Can't tell who Brian is.
Brian's my new roommate. He's from south side of Chicago. He went about 1 year college at Fighting Illini, University of Illinois. He likes sports. He follows it pretty well. He plays soccer. He's trying out for the community team here as a goalie. He's been here about 2 weeks now. He's in operations with me. He's a 72 Echo, which means Combat Telecommunications Center operator. In other words, communications. But in a battery like this, he works in operations. He's not in the commo platoon because they don't have anything for him to do, but we do. He is ComSec, which means communication security, and ComSec is like handling all code books and crap like that.
Crap like that.
Crap like that.
How far are we going so far?
We're almost to the midpoint of the second half.
Oh God, I'll never make it. I'll pass out.
No pass out.
No, pass out.
Yes.
Here, talking stereo. I gotta rest my arm.
Okay, you little lazy bum. We gotta get that poster up in your house there. Unless you just want to save it for the new house. Put it up right away. Yeah. And Rod wants to go to California and go to school there, but I keep telling him the cost of living is gonna bite him in the ass. But he just.
Okay.
Because I know Rod, he's gonna want. And he was talking about working on weekends or whatever, and I said that ain't gonna work, because he likes to party, and that's the only party time there is, and there'd be no way he could work. So he said, yeah, f*** it. And he's gonna be spending so much money on the cost of living that he's gonna be getting about $200 more than I am per month. But I'll be getting for more months. But anyway, that he'll be getting about the same amount as I will, because he'll be paying so much more than I have to. But he says because he wants to live in Santa Barbara.
That's right.
So we are freaks of the Great White North.
Right.
We come from the Great White North, but we don't want to live there anymore. We're freaks. We hate the cold.
Too cold.
It's too cold. I gotta deal with one more winter here, and that's probably the only winter I'll have to deal with the rest of my life. I love it.
One more winter, the rest of my life.
Oh, fuck. Just think, one more winter and the rest of my life, because I'll be living in Arizona.
That's right.
Arizona does not have a winter.
It's just from fall to spring.
Yeah, to summer, to fall to spring. Only you. Yeah, like that dude from Arizona, Ed Carter, he left here about in October, November.
Yeah.
And he didn't even write us yet. He wrote some other people in the battery, but he didn't write us yet. Me and Rod are pissed. And I got his address, so we're gonna make him a tape sometime. We're gonna bitch his ass out. The whole tape's gonna be bitching.
Well, Rich isn't just too far away.
Really, he hasn't written
Fucked
longer
up.
than that.
That's right.
Maybe someone stole the mail and you thought we weren't writing you. Because we did send you a few letters that had got no reply. So, I don't know. Are you checking the mailbox anymore at home, or you aren't living at home no more? Or... Shit, how are we gonna know if he even gets his tape?
We won't.
We won't know.
Maybe a freak of nature. Somebody else will listen to us and say, ah ha ha.
But I'm gonna have my mom try to call out there and shit like that or something. Or get a hold of him somehow.
Well, I know his phone number. 6175.
Yep.
352-60. We'll call him up someday.
But he probably sometime in the summer. We know he's at home at night or something.
Yeah. I live in Melrose. Some scumhole.
Melrose, yeah.
Melrose.
I couldn't live in that community anymore in Minnesota there. I gotta live in the warm climate.
Get the hell out of
It's a
there.
nice place to visit and think back from when we partied when we were young, but that's it. I don't want to live there.
California is the place to be.
Down south is
Southwest.
Yes, southwest. Oh, and then one of our friends upstairs, he was playing his stereo a little loud, and the first sergeant came in, and he said, "You better turn that damn thing down, or I'll box it up for 30 days." And they said, "Yeah, right." Okay, and then the roommate started laughing, kind of. Jacob, the new roommate, started chuckling at him, kind of, because he's such a stupid noof. And Tubbs said, "Does you don't think so, huh? Box that damn thing up." And so now this guy's got his stereo boxed up in the supply room for 30 days, and he just got his compact disc player 2 days before that.
What a pain in the ass.
So he came down here and gave me his 2 CDs that he bought, Phil Collins, Face Value, and Journey Frontiers. He gave me those 2 discs so I can listen to them, because he can't. Me and him are the only ones I know of that have a disc player and a battery.
That's right. So take off, eh?
Yeah. I always seem to be the first one on the block to have something. Back when Sony Walkmans first came out, I was the first one to have one. Oh, no. What's his name? Kleinschmidt. Rod Kleinschmidt. He had one before I did. He's the one that showed me. And then I got one after him.
I'm gonna be the first one in my family to buy a Porsche.
I'll be the first one in my family to buy a Vet. And a Porsche. You know, I heard too that
What'd you hear?
you can't sell that foreign car
Within a year.
a year. So you gotta drive it around for a year. So I have
I'm gonna
to.
drive around for 20 years, 30 years.
Yeah. It's not like I have to drive it around for a year, but I'll have to pay the insurance on it. But then a Vet will probably be the same.
Register it up.
And then drive it around, right?
Don't drive around.
That's true, just fucking park it. That'd be a good idea.
Of course it is.
Then I'd have to get some money somehow to buy some old beater to keep that running and shit. There's a solution to every
It's already
problem.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, it is. But you don't have to come in tomorrow morning.
I want to sleep in until about 6 o'clock, 7.
Shit.
Richard doesn't know what it's like to be in the Army where you got to be at work at 6 o'clock, so you get
Fuck
up
yeah.
at 4:30 so you can drive in and be here at time.
I gotta get up at 25 after 5 and run PT, physical training, at 6 o'clock. Sucks. It's so stupid. The run is halfway decent. It makes you sweat. The rest of the exercises are like stretching exercises, except the push-ups, they're hard for me. Everything else is
You
a
only got
breeze.
one hit.
Yeah. We just recently had this fit to fight test. It's where you gotta do 50 sit-ups, 50 push-ups.
In 2 minutes.
Yeah, 50 sit-ups in 2 minutes, 50 push-ups in 2 minutes, and then a run. The whole battery runs together in formation.
4 miles.
4 miles, and it has to be within 38 minutes, and that's no sweat.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
But
Some of those
sit-ups,
lightweights are kind of wimpy, and
I did the sit-ups, no sweat. And when it came to push-ups, I knocked out 30, kind of slow. And then I did those last 10 real shaky. And I ended up, then on the last one, the 41st one, whatever it was, I knew I wasn't going to make it to 50 because that'd be 10 more. No way. Fucking A, I was shaking the way it was. So I just went down a little too far. I couldn't make it back up again, and I just fell to the ground, shaking like a little leaf. And I went up to get my card. And he says, "No, you don't get your card back because I'm going to run now." And I turned around and he says, "But don't tell anyone you didn't make it." So I passed anyway. And I did the run real easy. I'm a road guard. You put this little fucking orange and white fluorescent fucking vest on. You run around in front of the formation behind and stop cars and make sure the formation can be seen. And usually they're in the best condition of the whole battery because they gotta run up and back and forth and shit. I'm one of those.
Yeah.
But I like that better because you don't have to run in formation, in step, and all that shit. And sing cadence, that's fucked up. I can't sing cadence. Dries my mouth out and gets me out of breath. Done with what? No, we're not done yet. What do we got? We're over to the midpoint now.
To the midpoint.
We're over the midpoint. It was.
What I do is just stop it and record the rest tomorrow.
You want to?
Yeah, because I'm all depressed.
Okay, Rod is depressed and tired
My
now.
arms can't even hold the mic up.
Okay, so like we'll take off, eh? And we're gonna
Don't change the channel.
we're gonna leave a little pause here. Put the mute on, like we didn't. We're like we're not even here.
And like we're gonna.
And we'll come back tomorrow. Okay? Take off. Like, hey, the mute doesn't work. Today is tomorrow. We're back again.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it
We're
is.
still here.
No, we're not. Take off. You're so loaded.
We never left. It's on. You're not recording, are you?
I just shut it off.
You have been recording.
No,
No.
I just pushed the button.
Oh. You're high. It's playing.
No, it's not. No.
It's
No,
recording.
look. See?
It's recording.
No.
I can see the red light.
No, it's not. It means pause. See
Oh,
that red light?
menopause.
Yes.
And we're recording. It's turning.
Menopause. We are men and
Stop.
we're pausing.
Stop.
No.
I gotta go home.
See, we still
30-minute
didn't leave
drive.
yet.
And like.
We're still here.
Yeah. Wait.
You know what? We don't have too many people here from the Great White North. But
we are few.
I was in the
and far
mess hall the
between.
other day, and this guy called Stevenson's from Minnesota. He came up to me and said, "Hey, I was in Munich this weekend, and I seen these three girls. I mean, a group of girls, and they're all around the age of 18." I didn't hear that. What was that? Was that a fart? And I said, "Well, he said these girls were from Minnesota. Minnesota, and I said, "Well, where? Where were they from?" And he said, "Painesville, Glenwood, and Sauk Centre." Sauk Centre, Minnesota.
What a win.
And I said, "Hey, when are they leaving?" Because this was like on a Friday, Saturday, or Monday. This is a Monday. He went up there on a Friday. He said,
Yeah.
"Well, it's too late. They're leaving today on a Monday." I said, "Oh, shit." So can you believe that girls 18 years of age from Painesville, Glenwood, and Sauk Centre
I don't believe it.
in Munich, and
I
so
don't
close
fucking
to
believe
us,
it.
and
I think you're high.
they didn't even tell us that they were coming.
I think you're high. You're high.
Because we could have shown them such a good time.
I just
And
showed them my
I guess
dick.
they met him at the Hofbrauhaus
Hey man, like I
in
gotta
Munich.
drive home. It's 12 miles away.
So,
Takes me 30 minutes to get home.
okay.
Are you going home, Frisbee, or are you staying here?
I'm staying here.
Huh.
I'm gonna finish. Sticking a mic in our mouth.
Like we're gonna.
Seen the movie Teachers yet? Go see it. It's good.
Yeah, man. Like he says.
Oh yeah.
Okay, like adios.
Okay, we're gonna come back tomorrow.
Aloha. Guten Nacht and all that shit.
Sprechen.
Hey,
We're back again.
it is
Saturday the 13th. It's not Friday the 13th. Saturday the 13th.
This is 2 days later.
Whatever. Yeah, because we painted a room yesterday.
That's
Me
right.
and a roommate. And
So,
so Rod wasn't here, so he was doing something else.
Yeah.
Let's change
So,
this.
put some music on, eh?
I don't think James Taylor is really that good.
Not
What did
for
we play for him
Richie.
before? We played Rumors before, didn't we?
Yeah, put something good on.
Van
Something
Halen.
like that. Phil
Journey-
Collins.
Make up your mind.
Phil Collins.
How about
On
Mick
the air.
Jagger?
Nah, Phil Collins.
I can't find him. There he is.
Right there he is. Told you I'd find him.
Face value. Snap. Breaks my ass. $12 down the drain.
Okay, I want to hear music.
Music is coming.
Get turned up a lot louder. There you go. That sounds pretty good.
Do you want a chair? We have 2 chairs in here.
Oh, Rich is probably already sitting down. I don't think he needs one.
Okay.
There's a chair over there, though.
Oh.
Okay, speaking to the mic, I'll speak in stereo while you get a chair. So, Richard, it's a gloomy day over here today. Kind of ishy. And, sure, yeah, you give me the trashy chair.
Fucking
can use a fucking paint all over it. Anyhow. Today we are going to make a wine rack. Right? Whatever you say. Okay, we're going to go make a wine rack today at the craft shop. And, so there.
We're gonna make a wine rack. He comes in the room and says, "You know what we can do today?" I go, "What?" "We can make a wine rack." I was dumbfounded for a while. What the hell is he talking about? So, yes, there's a craft shop here we can go use. I don't know. Sounds like an all-day project to me.
Sounds like a what?
You got plans for it already, or what?
They do.
What?
They do.
So we're gonna just make it in one day.
Just make it. That's all you gotta do, just make it.
Is it that easy?
It's that easy.
Did you check it out already?
I checked it out already.
How many
You don't
hours?
even need a reason.
How many hours will it take for 2 people?
I don't know.
Shit.
It shouldn't be that hard. You just cut the holes in the board and you plaster it together and it's done.
I was thinking about doing something constructive today.
That is constructive.
I don't mean
It's an addition
constructive.
to the apartment.
I mean like something like I got letters to write and I got my locker to clean out.
You do that on Sundays, because Sundays you don't work.
That's work.
What are you gonna do tomorrow?
I don't know.
You're gonna write letters and do your wash tomorrow, because I'm gonna write letters and do my wash tomorrow.
Okay, we can do that.
Turn it down a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do letters and wash tomorrow. Where are you gonna wash?
Beats the hell out of me.
I'll do it right here because I don't have much wash to do. I'll just throw. I got about 2 socks and 2 underwear.
Socks to wash.
2 socks and 2 underwear, right? Maybe there if you want to look. So I was at the Contact Club last night.
You did.
Yes, I was. The Contact Club is where Germans and Americans get together and they just party, have a good time.
Any women there?
Yeah, but they're not good looking.
They're ugly.
Kind of. And, we started talking with these people, and my roommate, you know, he knows all these guys, and this one guy came up who had graded him for that Fit to Fight PT test, whatever, and he came down and sat by us, and he got to talking and said he was, looking for a car to buy.
Looking for a car to buy.
Yeah. Something dependable, because he's married and he's got a wife. He's getting an apartment.
I think there's a correlation between
Yeah.
the two. You can't do
So,
one without the other.
He said he needs a car. And he's started looking.
It doesn't really matter what it looks like as long as it's dependable.
Well, he's looking at all these car salesmen here. My nose.
And
And the prices were too outrageous, he said. So
what was the price?
he started looking too high. So he started looking through the paper. He's finding a little better deals there, and he was showing me some cars that he had circled. And he asked me what kind of car I had, because I told him, hey, I was selling my car too. And he said, how much you want for it? I said, I don't really know yet. I haven't really thought about it. So he opened up his paper and showed me his one he'd circled, the Audi 100. And that was like a 78 for $2,800. I said, hey, wow. I'm not planning on selling mine that much because it's not in excellent condition, you know, because it's got some body rust and, you know, needs a little work all around. And he said, well, how much you asking for it? And I sat there and thought about it for a while.
1,500?
No, hell no.
You could have got 15
Shit. Perry fucking bought this. You see his? That's
Yeah,
$1,000.
one person. This guy's hard up for a car. The only thing that's really bad, if you put new tires on it, the only thing that's bad with it is the body. The engine, everything runs good. It's got a new muffler. The only thing that's wrong with the body, just say all it needs is body work. $1,500
But in these more than that, he's gonna find out.
What?
See, I want to make an easy sale.
What would you say, 1,000?
No, I said 800. Because the fucking carburetor's fucked up. It needs new filters, plugs, tune-up. it needs fucking brake. The front brake discs are getting shot.
How do you know?
Because Gator said he looked at them and he said the brake shoes are wearing down and way too far. You can see the scratch marks in
So what'd the guy say?
He said it sounds pretty good, and I took him out there to look at it, and he said, to pass that inspection, that fender would have to, he could fix it, but it would take too long.
The what?
That fender right on the top where it's cancered through,
Oh yeah?
rust, he said he'd have to replace that fender to pass the inspection. So what I'm thinking about doing is just saying, hey, I'll put the tires on for you, and you just take it from there. Give me $800, and whatever needs to pass inspection, just do it yourself, right? Because, $800 is a pretty good price for that.
How much you pay for it?
$5. And I know I didn't put $300 into it. Well, maybe I did.
800 marks.
What's 800 marks, and then the electrical system was 200. That's 1,000 marks. That's That's about 800. So I'm getting out what I put into it, really.
Yeah.
Got my use out of it. And I think it's a good time to get rid of it now, because all these little things are going to start going wrong with it. Because that bumper where I smacked into that guy, that's all bent out a little bit. And the fucking that inside carpeting piece there, that
So is he
plastic.
gonna give you a word on it or something?
Yeah, I gave him my name and phone number.
What battery is he from?
He's from headquarters, the new guy. I don't know his last name. He's an E6, got big ears. He's an ammo platoon. He's a new guy, E6. He's only been here like 6 weeks or something. Got big ears.
Him and his big ears.
I said, okay, now let's say you were gonna buy it. Would you give me all $800 cash? He said, yeah. So whenever he gets a hold of me and lets me know. If he's trying to get me down, there's no way. Fuck that. Wait me out and say, hell, I just decided, I'll give it to you for $700. No way, I ain't doing that shit. I need a steal.
Hey, I'm not the one that's hurting. You're the one that's hurting for a car. I'm not hurting for money.
Because if he's not gonna buy mine for $800, he's gonna have to go out and pay for $2,000 for another piece of junk.
Yeah.
Or 2,000 marks. So what I decided to do with that $800, take it to the bank, pay off that loan.
Which
And
is
then-
$278.
Yes. And I would have $500 left over, and see if I could get like a $1,500 loan, and I'd have $2,000 to work with, and that's about 6,000 some marks. But first I'd like to find out.
Get your Jeep.
First I'd like to find out how much a Jeep would cost me, and then just go get the money for that and buy a Jeep. Now I got a Jeep.
Sounds like a wiener.
A wiener. So then I got a winter and a summer car all in one.
What winter car? Oh.
A Jeep, 4-wheel drive,
Winter
winter
and
car. Summer car, take the top off, cruise around like that.
I've got a winter and summer car.
I like an all-around vehicle like that. That's why I kind of like a Jeep if I was going to be in Arizona cruising around. Because I heard the winds are pretty bad. They get sandstorms and blow the shit out of your car. If you got a vet, raise hell on it. If you want to go up in the mountains, do some cruising around the mountains, you couldn't really do it with a vet.
Just gotta live in California, hey?
You got mountains there too. But, so, maybe I'll buy a nice fucking Jeep too instead of a vet. And then later on, get me a vet. Someday I'll own a vet. So that's the deal with my car. Hopefully I can sell it. So when that happens, I'll have to deal without having a car for a few days, maybe a week or two.
That'll be cool. You can live with that.
Save insurance money for 1 month anyway. Then I'd have some money anyway. 'Cause right now I'm kind of broke. Until Monday when I get some
I
time.
can't wait to move into that apartment. The new one.
Be nice and close then. You'll be paying a lot less for gas.
That's right.
Because we're cruising 10 miles a day, 20 miles round trip. You are. And on weekends when I cruise out there, just to go out to the apartments to have something to do, 10 miles one way. It's time too, you gotta do something real quick, you can't. around with this remote, it's gonna buzz it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going his face.
When'd you get up this morning?
When 9:04.
9:04. Huh? I got up at 9:09.
Did you?
Yeah. Took a shower. Went to breakfast. Then that's when those guys said, "Hey, we're gonna go." We heard some banks open this morning on downtown, so cruising them around. We just got back now.
Boy, they ain't got no money. I had to sell them some money.
Sell them some.
20 for 30. 30 for 40. 10 for 15.
That's right. You got your fucking check.
I got money. Hell yeah.
Both of them. I haven't got my taxes back yet. You get yours yet, Rich? You claim anything? Or you got any?
They still owe me $100 yet, though. Remember that $100 they was gonna pay me?
Yeah.
Same with you, right?
I got some kind of letter that said that. Something about $100. I don't remember what it was. I sent that home with Mom to do so that guy could do taxes for me.
I figured that would come through on the regular check. Add it in. But since they're having all those computer problems, I suppose that it'll be a little bit later.
Yeah. That sucks. Fucking computer.
So Richard, God damn it, it's up to you. You got to come over here now. We have invested a little over 2 years. Some of us have in learning where everything is around here. So when Richard comes over here, we can give you the grand tour of Germany. So now we've invested 2 years. It's up to you now to come on, get your ass over here. It's a pretty good deal, isn't it?
Sure is.
Either that or we're gonna come home and kick your ass. One of the two. That's even a better deal. A little bit of motivation there.
Yep. Put leather up the butt.
That's right.
I like how that. What's up there?
It's too high.
Hey, that's the only nail that was on the wall.
Why don't you pull it out when you painted it and put it up and put it in somewhere else?
I didn't paint that wall.
It's dingle balls too, huh?
Yeah, dingle balls.
Did you paint the pipes either?
No, we're gonna use engine paint. Heat resistant. Ford blue, it's about the same blue it was. A little darker in
Ford
there.
blue's dark.
Dark, yeah.
Like that Clorox cover, a little bit darker.
Yep.
Yeah. It's almost like that color on a Windex bottle there before I go. Remember when we painted your engine?
Yep.
Or your manifold covers on that old. What was that, the old
Baby
Ford?
blue type. Dark baby blue. No, it was fucking. It's a weird blue. It was weird. It's a Ford blue.
Hey, Ford's fucked up, man. Rich, if you're driving a Ford, I'm gonna kick your ass. Unless it's a truck. Yeah, Richard, what you ought to do is just, when you come over here and shit, you can take home a Porsche with you, man. And you'll be in the shit. You will
Just
be
bring about $30,000 over here. You can buy the nicest fucking Mercedes.
Yeah, you don't even need that.
What's one of them 280 SLs, them fucking convertibles?
Convertible Mercedes, 2-door? Yeah, Richard, bring over 25 grand, you can buy one of them. It costs you 45 in the States, so you're saving 20 grand.
So if you want to just, make some money, just bring it back to the States, sell it. If you just want to keep it, keep it.
Right.
You're better off either way. You have a nice car to drive around. And they don't depreciate if you take good care of them. Don't drive them in Minnesota, they'll rust.
Yeah, move to California.
Yeah. You'll have it forever then.
That's right.
At least as long as cars will be using fossil fuels,
Yeah.
which won't be too long. See, I predict that before we're dead, of natural causes, that cars will be run on different fuels.
Yeah, cow shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Bison
Nuclear,
shit. All those bison up there.
water,
North Dakota.
hydrogen powered.
That's right.
Hey, we're almost to the end of the tape here.
Are we? How many?
Yes.
We got a minute left?
Finally, yes, maybe. If that much even.
Okay, Richard.
We gotta say goodbye right now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.